Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm your girl, Toya.
And this is the Be Different Podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As intro stated, I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. As y'all can see, man, we got a new face on the channel. But before I let them introduce themselves, y'all already know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. All at the Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram at _Be Different Podcast. X at _Be Different Pod. YouTube, Be Different Podcast. Subscribe to our channel, please.
Oh, yeah, man. For real, man. But now, we go. I bad business email.
That's fine. Promotions. If anybody want to sponsor the Be Different Podcast, you can email us at bedifferentpod06@gmail.com for more information.
Oh, yeah, man. Now that we got that all out the way, we're going to let our special guest introduce himself.
Hey, I'm Peddric, Gathings, better known as JustCat.
All right, hold on. So make sure that volume right there turned up number 3. The third one. Yeah.
What 3 is? I don't know.
It should be on there.
I don't know.
You don't see number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, twist it and turn it to where it's number 3 on the line.
Oh, yeah.
Like at the top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the volume at 3. So it won't be too loud. Be perfect volume.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Alright. How long? Should say 3, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's the
we
fourth
just
one
getting
don't
it
matter.
right.
Yeah, fourth one don't matter. Okay, yeah, okay, man. Like I said.
We got Cat.
Yes, man.
Just Cat.
JustCat.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
man.
you for coming
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
It's been a long time.
Yeah,
It's
long
been a
time
long
coming, long time
If
coming,
y'all
man.
remember from our first visual episode, y'all remember what happened that day. The whole city of Oklahoma lights went out. Cat came through with the generator. Hey, thank you
for real.
again.
Thank you, man, because that's what really got us started, man. 'Cause
yes.
if we didn't get it done that day, we would have got it done. But ain't no telling how long it would have took and
Yeah.
how far we would have gotten out. So, man, appreciate you. And how you doing today?
I'm good. Things are well, man. It's a great day to be alive. Period.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, for real, man.
All right, let's get into it. So, for y'all that don't know, Cat, he's on social media a lot with encouraging words and videos. If you can, Cat, just speak on that. Like, cause I watch your TikTok videos every day. I repost them, I share them because I feel like some of them hit me personally, and I feel like they hit other people personally too. Like the one you posted today about your truck driver friends. I mean, just what got you into wanting to do that?
Well, to be honest with you, back in 2017, you don't have a mom pass away.
Yeah.
And my mom used to tell me this all the time. Hey, you don't ever got to look like what you're going through.
Yep.
And so, to be honest, man, it was hard. Mama passed. She was the glue. And I didn't know what to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you. For about 2 years, man, you couldn't mention nothing to me about God. I mean,
You were angry with him.
I was mad because
Yeah.
I'm like, my mama. One time my mom was in the hospital when she had kids. Of course, she had 8, and I'm the 7th child. And so, and when all this came, well, of course, she died of ovarian cancer, but that's another chapter, though. But I'm like, Lord, why you have to take my mama like this? And when he took her, I'm like, because I'll never forget that night before she passed away. I said, Lord, you heal her, you heal her, or you, how did I tell him? I said, Lord, you heal my mom, or you just take her. And he took her.
Be careful what you pray for.
And that's another thing, y'all. Be very, very specific what you ask for, because he'll answer your prayers. And in my thought process, he was gonna heal her. And when he took her, I'm like, whoa, God, you didn't supposed to do that. But it took a preacher to tell me, what did you pray for? And I told him, he was like, you asked heal or take. And God did. He answered my prayers.
He answered your prayers,
So she was suffering. So, man, like I said, 2 years I ran, and I'm like, God, don't mention nothing to God. I was in a dark place.
Yeah.
But my mom, like I said, I can hear my mom say, hey, Cat, remember what I told you. Don't look like what you're going through. And so that's when I just started posting videos, and, man,
it has taken off.
It's taken off.
Yeah.
You know, I don't consider myself a social media influencer. I'm just Cat. Like, literally, that's who I am.
Just Cat,
And
yeah.
I just want to let you know, for those who listening, man, life is hard, But at the end of the day, it's all about what you make out of it.
Yep.
It's all about what you make out of it. Because, man, it's all we was just talking about ChatGPT earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a great time to be alive.
A great time to be alive. With technology
Oh
and
my
everything,
God.
great time.
Man, I'm thinking about going back to school to be a doctor or something.
No, cause wait a minute now. But you can do
But
it.
like,
My
but
bad.
You
like,
can do it,
but like in today's world with technology, bro, you can do whatever you want
Yeah,
to. Bro. Like,
yeah.
You put it in there, it do whatever you tell it to do.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah. So I mean, there's no reason kids shouldn't be whatever they want to be.
Man,
in life,
what?
Mm-hmm.
So with athletes, man, like when I was playing ball, I didn't have YouTube and all that stuff. I didn't know how to train. I didn't know how to get scholarships and all that. Man, you can go viral in 5 seconds.
Yes,
So,
yes.
So you kids out there, man, look, put the work in.
Yeah.
Put the work in. Anything easy is not worth having.
That's
I always
right.
remember that. So, man, just put the work in. I just want to be a positive influence to people, man.
Yeah,
because
man,
at the end
for
of the
real.
day, man, you don't have to look like what you're going through. And, my famous words, man, hey, you don't have to be great to get started, but you need to get started to be great.
That's it.
Real,
That's it.
That's all it
Yes.
is, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we talk about. Like when I had one of the dudes I know that's from Oklahoma, but he go to Ole Miss with me named Tyler Bogan. We call him
Okay.
TB. Our episode, we was saying the same thing. Like, cause he was a manager with the women basketball team. That's how I got in there. Cause he knew him and he told him about me, got me in the door, and he was like, he knew he wanted to do coaching, but at the same time he didn't know how to get started. It made not the main thing of the episode, but mainly we were just saying like it's about getting started. You can do whatever you want to do, but until you actually get started, you ain't making no progress yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you gotta get rolling.
You got to get started. Yeah.
You got to. And that's the thing, too, man. People don't realize every step you take in life, it just, how can I put this in simpler terms? If you want to get somewhere, like I talked about this morning about the truck driver,
Yeah.
it just, you got to make a routine.
Yeah.
Look, I need to lose some weight, but I got to get into a routine of
Going to the gym, exercise,
eating right, make it a routine.
Yep.
Then guess what? Summer 28, when the Olympics come here, I'm ready.
You'll be ready.
You're gonna be in LA.
Remember, LA.
LA.
Y'all remember that summer 28. But just take it one day at a time and just have a routine, man. First and foremost, trust God, man.
Yes,
Please,
yes,
God,
yes.
man. But yeah, that's
Right.
You talking about trusting God. And I know a lot of our viewers already know, but Kat's mom was married to my mama's brother, my uncle. So we're first cousins.
Yeah,
So
family episode.
family,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But I remember coming up in church as a little girl. I used to be like, why Linda get so happy? It don't take all that. But live on. If you live
what I'm
on now as an adult, even before now, I understand why she would get so emotional at church, just looking back over your life. And like you said, you're one of 8 boys. It's 8 of y'all, the
Yeah.
Gathings boys. That's what we call them. How? And one thing I'll never forget this at the funeral. I think you said it, or maybe Seth said it. Linda always made each one of y'all feel like y'all was her favorite child.
She did.
Like, I mean, y'all said y'all didn't know this, but you had like a specific time to talk to her every day.
Yeah.
And she never rushed y'all off the phone to talk to another one. So with being 8 boys, how did you develop that closeness with your mom?
Like you said, you 7:30, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock every morning.
That was your time?
That was my time. That was me and mama time, and this is what her famous word when she called me, boy, put that seatbelt on. I am notorious for not putting a seatbelt on.
Even when the car's like, me and Solomon car, like,
Oh
it
my
seems like
God.
the ding ain't gonna ever go
And so
off.
now-
Ever.
And when the ding so now, it's like, boy, put the seatbelt on.
Uh-huh.
I mean, just in relationship, she trusted God, and
She did.
she showed me how to live, and at the time, she always used to tell her, "Hey, son, I'm not gonna be here forever."
Yeah.
And man, come on, you been young, like man,
Yeah.
you a healthy woman.
You gonna be here.
You be here forever.
You think I'm gonna wake up and come mom, you know what I'm saying? Same thing,
Yes.
routine.
Yeah, and so that's why when she passed away, that's why I had a hard time trying to adapt, because she was my go-to man. I'm telling you, I can call my mama like, if I have whatever going on, it don't matter what it is, mama. Babe, what's wrong? It's gonna be all right. Guess what? She don't even know what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
She by her saying those words was enough for me.
Exactly, man.
That-
Yeah.
What that means, say, don't make me call. When my mama say I'm right, oh, it's
Right,
over with
for
then.
real,
You
man,
know,
but-
if Dorothy say I'm right, oh, y'all better get out the way. I mean, and like when mama went on her cruise, and I was at work. I would pick up. Let me call mama see what she on the cruise, and I didn't want nothing. Just at work, like let me call my mama see what she doing. But and I told her that I was like, Ma, God can't take you for many more years because like I was at work actually bored, or even here at the house bored. Like I don't be wanting nothing. Sometimes she get on my nerve when she call me so much, don't want nothing. But I know it's gonna be a time when I want to talk to my mama. You know,
you ain't gonna be able to. And then, like you said, just like that's real though.
Yeah.
Bro. Toy can tell you. I be in school walking from class. I call Toy 20 times a day. Ask the same question. What you doing? What you doing? Don't even be wanting that. What you doing? Be on the phone 3 minutes, hang up. Wait about 2 hours, call back in. What you doing?
Then what you doing? I'm at work. What you doing? I'm at work.
Like, boy, what you want?
Yeah, but
and that's another thing too. We talk about. See, I made a lot of memories with my mom, but I didn't think to pull the phone out. And so, and that's one reason I do social media a lot. And people think I'm just trying to get the likes and the following. I'm doing it for my kids.
Yeah.
Because
you have some memories to look back at.
Bro, this here, it ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
And
like
so
then
when I'm off the scene, like my mom used to say, when I'm off the scene, they got to look back on.
Yeah.
And thank God I'm blessing somebody. Last night we had awards day at Houston.
You spoke. I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
And so man, it was so funny because I didn't supposed to give the award away, but the guy called me up and I said, I do it. And so in life, sometimes, like this is why I said at the program last night, I said sometimes in life that, hey, when the starting lineup is not acting right, you got to come off the bench.
You do, yeah.
And so I came off the bench. And so I gave him, and I couldn't figure out what else I wanted to say, but I gave him, something that popped up in my head about life. L stand for live. Live your life because guess what? Your life depends on it.
You do.
I stand for imagination. So you got to imagine that you're the world's greatest because you are.
Okay.
And I said, L stand for faith. Keep the faith. And with faith, you're going to elevate. That what E comes from.
Yeah, okay.
So elevate because when you got faith, your life will elevate. So, man,
boy, you better say that.
Yeah. That was just something I came up with because I wanted to get those kids, because, man, people want to rush through things.
Yes.
Like, bro, are you going to graduate from high school again? No.
Nah.
Quit rushing through life, man. Sit down and
enjoy it.
Exactly.
And these kids now, they want to graduate early and all that. Man,
because baby, you got all your life to be an adult, pay these grown folks bills.
All right, now I'm big you. I went on one graduate high school. I'm ready to get. I got to Austin on my own. Didn't have no job. Didn't have no money coming in. Boy. It teaches, I like mama house for a little bit long. Just for a little bit long. I know I got something to eat every day. I know I got a roof over my head, bed to sleep at. If I need something, I can call her. She gonna try to make it happen for me, regardless of what go on.
Yeah, that's just like with Victoria. I mean, my oldest one, man. She couldn't wait to get out of high school. Couldn't wait. Now she's in Georgia, working at the University of Georgia. Now she's like, man, I should listen. You enjoy being a kid. And so now, Miller Child Valor, she got it. She enjoying it. I mean, she's grown now. But Vanity, she really got it.
Yeah, the last one, yes.
She
my little firecracker.
And so and I told her, because you think about this, y'all. Just think about this. You have 18 years with your kids. Well, you don't have them, but you just think about it. 18 years, you pretty much gonna see them every day. You in college now. Your mom don't see you every day.
Yeah.
And then you think about it, you got 18 years. Just say 24 years, because college, all the way from grade school all the way to college. Then you start working, bro. You work 35 to 40 years.
Yeah.
You work then to retire for 15.
Yes.
That math ain't math.
That's what you say.
Oh, that's why I can't.
So don't. And I tell people this, man. Don't. Here's another thing. Everybody wait. I'm gonna wait till I retire, bro.
You gotta live life now. Bro.
Now.
Yes.
Like right now.
Right now.
Yeah. Man, if you want the car, the house, whatever, get it.
Go get it, exactly.
Because here's the thing, man. Because my wife, man, I wanted a side by side. And she was like,
oh, and y'all got the land to do it too.
Yes.
So
I wanted a side by side. And she was like, yeah, if that's what you want. And I was like, man, no, I don't need that thing right now. Then I got to think about it. Wait till I get old, bro, I can't even get everything.
Exactly. You gotta get it now, get your fun out of it.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm just saying, because right now, Lord forbid, if I have a wreck or something, I can bounce back a little faster. But boy, at 60 or 70,
the older you get,
that
exactly. Like
Yes.
you get it
So,
now, then by the time you know you get old to get done riding, you roll it out. You let it go. It's time for it to get put away.
So live your life now.
Yeah.
Live it right now.
You spoke about your girls. Y'all, Cat is a girl's dad.
Yeah,
he
man.
got three girls.
Three,
That's right.
And you have a close relationship with your girls, each and every one of them. Speak about how, I guess that came from you and your mama, how she had a relationship with each one of y'all.
That's right.
You wanted to that same relationship with your girls, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is so crazy. Because like you said, my mom had 8 boys. And my mom went to cosmetology school.
Yep, I remember that.
And guess what? I used to help my mama in cosmetology
I didn't
school.
know it was you. I remember
It was
Jermaine
me.
helping
I
her.
got a perm hair and all that, bro. And it's just so. And now I have girls.
Like,
You
it's
know,
crazy.
You know, when we first got married, didn't have the money and the resources. I used to perm my girl hair and my wife, and now they, of course, life is better now. It was like, nah, it's good, man. You know, but
It's funny how life full circle is like
yeah,
that,
exactly.
you know.
Yes, so but man, having a relationship with them, and because here's the thing, so much is going on. And
Yes.
I'm
They
a
have to
man.
deal with so much stuff that
Oh,
we
man.
didn't have to deal
And
with,
I'm telling
Cat.
you, with these things right here.
Man,
Bad,
what?
bad
my-
man.
Oh,
Bad
it can
man.
be good or bad.
It can though. It depends on. It's all about how you use it. And that's what we were saying at the little question question panel I had did with TB. Now, like we had did it for the youth down here in Oklahoma, where they just asked a question. One of the questions was like, how has social media, like, do you think social media is a good influence or a bad influence? It's all about how you use it, because we using social media to get the podcast out there, to get out, get my name out there, because my dream being in sports analyst. So I'm trying to get out there. You use it to put positive energy out there, positive messages out into the world. But at the same time, you know it could be used in a negative way, showing something that's don't need to be put out there in the world. And it's going to be out there forever because it's the internet.
Yeah, and that's true. And that's why when I get the opportunity to speak to kids, man, in this last couple months, I think I spoke to 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was like 5 different groups. I think it was a high school senior class in Hook.
Okay.
Talked to Houston High School baseball team. Talked to the basketball team. Who else was involved? I can't think of other group. But anyway, and I was telling them about social media. It can be a blessing.
Yes.
It can.
And it also can be a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If like you say, how you use it.
Yeah.
And for you kids, it don't matter whoever you are out there, use it in a positive way, because I'm telling you,
It can hurt you.
It can really hurt you.
really hurt you.
It
Yes.
It's because my wife had a cousin that played in the NFL, Tacho. You know, when he was going through the interview and all that, getting ready to get drafted,
They look at that stuff.
They went back to his high school. They look at his social media.
Bro, they go all the way back, bro.
Yes.
Like, it could be something you posted 10, 12 years ago. You think, oh, man, ain't nobody going to worry about that. They come back, you can't get that job because you posted this all that time ago.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, I'm about to pay you millions.
All
I
right.
need somebody with some character.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
But if you done did it once, ain't no telling you might do it again. You never know.
Exactly. And I believe people can make mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. Like, definitely second chances, but
this world is cruel.
exactly,
Yeah,
man.
we
Like,
live in a cruel world. Yes,
like,
we do.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
but
crazy.
But going back, my bad, too. I ain't
go
mean
ahead,
to cut
go
you
ahead.
off. But I wanted to ask this question back when we were talking about, like, how we was talking about, I call my mama every day. She called my grandma. I used to call your mama. Like, after she died, who was that person that you went to, like, that you knew that you can call on every day? Like, you know, say, my mama gone, I can't call her, so who can I call, talk to, express my thoughts with, you know?
Man, believe it or not, man, like I said, a couple years I didn't really talk to anybody. I kept it. William Murray, I'll never forget this, man. William Murray, bless his soul, he rested. He told me when Mom passed, he said, Cat, you're going to be the glue to keep this family together. And at the time, I'm breathing, bro. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And all my brothers, and they started, talking about it and coming to me. And I guess I was their outlet. I didn't have one because I was...
You were everybody else's punching bag.
And I was trying to be that guy. And I tell you who, she bless her, Gwen Snow, man.
Rest her soul,
Rest her
yeah.
soul. She was the one, man, because she said, now, Cat, you can call me anytime. Like she was the one I can call. And Abe, I've been meaning to tell Abe, man, like I used to call him, I think I called him more than he did. But yeah, she was the one, man. Like she was the one. I mean, she was just listening.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. She didn't ever give me any advice, but she just listened.
And sometimes that's what you need, just somebody to listen.
So you can get everything out. Just let it get everything that you hold back. Just let it out. They listen to you. They ain't even gotta say nothing.
And you know, your dad, Leah was there, but it ain't nothing like your mama.
Oh, no.
Nothing like your mama. I mean, he loved y'all just as much as your mama did, but it just ain't nothing like your mama.
And you know, and Dad had his own special way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, don't get me wrong. Well, Dad is perfect, no. Well, I perfect, no. Well, Mom perfect, no. But at the end of the day, by Mama passing, it brought our Dad and our relationship.
It made y'all relationship better, yeah.
And so, man, and Dad was just, man, he used to, man, Daddy was, he didn't never say anything. He did it. He worked.
Yeah, he
if
did.
I needed something done at the house, he would, hey, what you doing? Like, man, I see you coming over today? Yeah, I'll be all right. And he'll come over the house, fix something around the house.
Yeah, he sure would. Yeah.
You know, well, he was grieving himself.
Exactly.
Yep. He had lost his wife.
Yeah, he was grieving himself. So, you know, and I saw it in his eyes. I mean, I'm like, and I used to talk to him. He was like, man, I ain't different around here now. I'm like, yeah, Dad, we're going to be all right. And so I just had to be that guy, that man. And was it hard? Yeah. But now my pain, my suffering have helped so many people, man. Like, for real. Like, I never
you have.
I never do it.
And you never know who your video is going to reach. That one TikTok, you never know who it's going to reach or help that day. And you know, like, I totally agree with what William Earl said. You are the glue that held the brothers together. I mean, like, you know, I'm around y'all as much as I can be, but like even just looking at the pictures, I can see you are the glue. It comes off on the picture that you hold, and you next to the youngest, but I mean, that's just how it is.
That's just how it feels.
Yeah, it is. And man, look, I love family. I love being around people, and I like to be the life of the party.
Yes, you do.
Dude, I cannot stand going somewhere and everybody sitting around.
Yeah.
Nah, it gotta have some type of energy in the building.
Yeah.
You got to.
You gotta smile, something, bro.
Yeah. I'm not, don't do that. But yeah,
man.
And let's talk about, this kind of got something to do with sports. Like we said, you got 3 girls, and I know Victoria played basketball and softball.
Victoria, basketball. Well, but all of them started out playing softball. Victoria ended up playing basketball through high school. Barry started out with softball, but she kind of faded away from everything. And Vanity started out with softball, played basketball. Now she's officially a cheerleader.
Yeah, he's a cheer dad. Y'all should see. Y'all go watch his videos. Yeah, he cheer dad right here.
Man. Yeah, number one fan.
Yeah, hey, check this out. So you know the big noggin, right? I'm trying to get one of them noggins or what I'm got cheer dad put on there. It's coming soon.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, and that's the thing. And I'm glad Vanity she's a cheerleader because I'm telling y'all, some of these games we go to, man, these folks just send oh
yeah.
God, bro,
yeah.
I can't take that.
You got to do something, man. You got to have some type of fun, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, they my girls in my life, man.
Yeah.
You know, they like, oof.
And Tanya, his life too, y'all. His wife, he treats her like a queen.
Yeah,
so.
25 years. July 4th will be 25 years.
Congratulations.
Ooh,
that's a long time.
That's a long time.
So part that y'all have tell Tanya send me our RSVP. Go on, tell me, send it to me.
You know, that's a long, but you know, I thank God for, you know, people don't understand what we've been through.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna give you a little short snippet of what, you know, how I like took a turn in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yes.
You know, Ben died. She had kidney failure. Long story short, man, Tanya had a great career in education.
She
Started
did.
Out with a 2nd grade teacher, a reading facilitator, then went to principal, then went to curriculum coordinator. Was a career coordinator for 1 day, bro. Her kidney failed, man. I'll never forget. Went to the doctor office, and he said, "Hey, your kidney's failed. You got to be admitted to the hospital." She said, "That's fine," and they want to admit him in Tupelo. And I was like, "No, she need to go to her specialist." At that time, I was in Memphis. I said, "Do we got time to get there?" Of course, they drive probably about an hour and about 2 hours.
You're right.
I probably got there in about an hour.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but when she got there, she was in she was in denial. She was bitter because she didn't want to do dialysis.
Yeah.
And that's a process. I mean, that is a process to deal with.
And I can now looking back, I can understand why she didn't. I'm like, babe, if you don't do it, you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you want to do? You want? I just know I'm not gonna do it. And her faith was so strong, and I understand where she was coming from. But babe, you sick, and I mean, she put a hole in it. She was throwing up. Throwing up. She finally done it, and when the first time she done it, of course, with dialysis, you got to run it slow.
Yes.
They ran her fast, and man, I'm telling you, it was horrible, man. Horrible.
It took had a bad effect on her body. Yeah.
And so, and I'm a fixer, and I couldn't fix it.
Yeah.
So you didn't know what to do.
I didn't know what to do for her. And that right there to you, I'm like, okay, just now I'm getting over my mom. Now this happened.
Now they like, God, what else you finna throw at me?
Whoa,
yeah.
Bagged it up. Dad had just
y'all finna say, well, Leia had just died. Yeah.
But Dad just passed when it hadn't even been a month. I'm like, so I didn't even have time to grieve for Dad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm dealing with this, and so man, it was all kind of pressure coming on. And so, but you know, I
and the world looking at you to be strong because you're the man.
Exactly.
You got to take care of the 3 girls and your wife.
And the house while she
and the
died.
house. You got to keep working to pay the bills to keep the lifestyle going. I mean, the bills
you got to
definitely
take care.
stop.
Make sure all your brothers and everybody good.
And so, and that's another thing. When I was keeping people updated with what was going on with her life or whatever, and man, and it was hard. But I managed to figure it all out and I ain't gonna say I figured it out, but it was God, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't
nobody but God. You didn't look like what you was going through.
You
you kept your mind. Yeah.
Like I said, you can't look like what you're going through.
Exactly.
And I kept the faith, man. I kept going, and Lord had truly blessed me.
He has.
I have some things in life, but do I have it all? No, but I have a wife that loves me, 3 kids, a dog, and a goldfish. I really ain't got no dog.
You got no dog?
I understand where you're coming from.
But I can see y'all getting a little dog, though. I can see Tanya having a little dog in the house.
Yeah, chill out.
Firecracker, get you a dog.
Release that part.
I'm gonna delete that. I got you, man. But listen.
But I brought up the girls in sports because you are. Now I don't know you're an active dad, but you're an active uncle too.
Yeah.
Speaking of the boys, your brother boys, CJ and Chase, y'all, we talk about them all the time on the podcast. Little boy, Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, so you are very.
I mean, because that was Chase that graduated with
CJ.
CJ
graduated.
Shout out CJ, man. Congratulations on your graduation, man. For real.
But do you I guess that's your boys. Those are your boys from you know.
No. And see, and a lot of times when we did a turn and burn, went to see Jackson play in Destin, Florida. That's like a 6-hour drive. They were playing in the championship game, and he was like, "Oh, you coming?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be there." And so I had to work the next day. So man, I think we left the house probably about 11 o'clock that morning. Bangton, Tanya and I, we went down, watched the whole game. We turned around, bro. It was probably about 9 o'clock that night. Turned around and went back.
Straight back.
Like I said, but those and the reason I do those with CJ Chase and Jackson, the reason I do that, man, my mama in here.
Yeah.
She would have done it.
Yeah.
And so I guess I'm trying to fill the gap for this.
And they gonna always know Uncle Cat was there.
Yeah.
Uncle Cat gonna be there. You know.
Always.
Yeah.
Bro, because when I was playing at ICC, well, let me rephrase it. When I was on the team at ICC, let me just get that out there. They was always there.
Yeah.
Even though they might not. Sometimes I didn't even touch the field.
But they were there.
They was there.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
River, man. They went all over. They were always supporting. I'm like, and my mom and dad can do that. And they didn't have much at the time. If they can do it, man.
Because I remember even them being there when Casey and Reagan were playing football in the band. I mean, they were always there. Like you said, we just used to them always being there. Even with Solomon, I feel like he should know that somebody going to always be there. Now, it was some games that I couldn't be at, but my mom and dad were there. Amber was there. I mean, like how the boys can say Uncle Cat gonna be there. Solomon can say his Aunt Amber's gonna be there.
Yeah, somebody always there, man.
Yeah.
But you always gotta have somebody.
Somebody there.
Somebody, man. Everybody needs somebody.
Yes.
I don't care who you are. You can act like you tough, whatever. Everybody needs
Everybody
somebody.
needs somebody.
You're right about that.
So, you just talked about you were on the team at ICC. What position you played?
Receiver.
He was alright in high school.
Yeah,
he was alright.
Real talk. Like, Google me, bro. Peddric got Oklahoma High School. Bro, you can Google me.
So you play receiver?
Yeah, like real talk. Bro, I was so money.
He was number 7. I do remember that.
I mean, yeah, you were number 7, man.
Yeah, man, it was so crazy. And what I tell people about that story, man, because you think, man, my senior year, bro, we won one game, beat Coffeyville, the very last game.
I remember that. I was in the band. I remember
that, bro. Like, I thought my career was over.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had the opportunity to go play on the next level, man. I'll never forget Coach, what is his name? From Pond Top. I cannot think of his name right now. Anyway, he came to the school, talked to the coaches. It was like 4, I think it was Lil Charlie, Rico, Spanky, and myself. And I think that's who it was. Anyway, he said, hey, you guys want to come play football? I said, see, you got to try out. I was like, all right, go ahead and try out. So tryouts was, in August.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fine. Man, I worked my tail off that whole summer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I worked my tail
but
off.
it paid off. You might not have played, but you were on the team.
But let me tell you this, so when I made it, like, I got comfortable.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah.
So you got these cats coming from Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, man, with fast. And they got good. They got in my head, bro. Like, I thought I wasn't good enough. At that time, I didn't have nobody tell me, say, hey, Cam, man, you made the team, so you put in the work.
Yeah, exactly.
You put in the work to get there, continue. I didn't. I gave up.
Yeah.
You made it and you got comfortable.
And I quit. And that's another thing. Whatever you do in life, do not quit.
You can't get too comfortable.
Because I'm just saying, when I got comfortable and like I said, the pressure was on me, and I'm like, man, you know what? Hey, forget football. And I quit. And man, it took me 21 years to go back and get my college degree. That's what I'm saying. Do not quit.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all hear me? Do not quit.
Not quit.
Don't quit. Keep going, man. So that's it. But now I look back over my life. Now my story alone gonna help somebody else.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're gonna help somebody to keep going instead of dropping out, quitting, stop, whatever they're gonna do.
So I hate it happened, but I'm glad it happened because now, like I said, I can tell my stories.
Right.
Exactly.
Somebody can use your story for inspiration.
Oh, yeah,
you learn from your mistakes for sure.
Yeah.
So y'all, Cat is from Oklahoma. He gonna always be a chieftain, but we let the other part of Chickasaw have him over there in Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, they kind of like me.
And everybody knows him, y'all. I'm telling you, I
knows.
work with people from Houston. They was like, "Cat's your cousin." I'm like, "Yep, that's my cousin." We love Cat and Tanya, so I mean, the people in Houston do appreciate you.
Had a great impact on them,
Yes,
man.
I appreciate it.
but speaking like you're from Houston, and I don't know if our viewers know, Houston has had some in the recent years. 2 players go to the NFL that make the league. Like you just said, Ty, who is your wife's cousin, Chris, he's with Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm speaking into an existence right now. Will Elkins, will be in the NFL, so
he's definitely gonna be a draft pick.
Right. And I know you have a relationship with Ty, and you have one with Will and his family. Just speak about how their impact on the city of Houston and you personally, if they've had one. I mean, how does that go?
It give those kids something to look forward to.
Yeah.
What speak on Chris Jones? Man, y'all got to think about when Chris came out of high school. Well, when he was in high school, Chris was a no-star.
Yeah.
Like, Chris went to one camp, and I think he went to a 3-star, got to Mississippi State. I don't know who that defensive line coach was. Man, his stocks went up.
Yeah.
So it don't matter where you start. It don't matter where you go, man. Just need, if you get the opportunity, kids, if you get the opportunity, please.
Exactly, man. Make the best of it.
Make the best of it, man. And Chris had donated money to Houston, man. And Chris, Lord, I don't see Chris that much now. I guess I even say he don't have time.
But honestly, he doesn't have time.
He don't
because he doing all kind of commercials.
That's what I'm saying. Then like you on a team that
he had a huge impact. It just get old kids hey, it even give me hope. No, I'm not gonna go play in the NFL.
But you can do something more, better.
Get out the city, like it give you something to inspire you. Be like, okay, I can leave Houston, but I always come back and leave, go off, do something good for myself, get back to the city, come back whenever I want to. Like, it give them something to look at, you know what I'm saying, look up to, inspire them.
And then, like you just said, the younger kids, like Will, for example, the younger kids can be like, wait a minute, I play the same position as this dude. He from the same hometown I am. I could be Mr. 4A. I could be up at SEC playing. Up there at Ole Miss playing SEC D1 football.
Yep.
It gives them something to let you know that you don't have to be stuck. And like I tell Solomon and his friends all the time, Oklahoma gonna always be here.
Oh yeah.
Oklahoma gonna always be here. Go explore the world. The world is so much bigger than Mississippi. I mean, go explore it. You know.
Right. And you talking about Will, man? Will Eccles, man.
I love Will. Will
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Man, for
He's
real.
a gentle giant.
Yeah, that's it, Cat.
Like
That's
this dude,
it.
when you see him, he's Will.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. Every time I
yes.
see him, with us solo, man, we come dab it up, type it up with each other. He'll tell me, man, pull up to the crib. We chill out, watch the game, just chill, just vibe.
And you don't find many players like you don't, because Will have a platform.
Exactly.
Yes, he does.
He
does.
has one, and man, I think man, look, kid gonna be a first rounder. He gonna have a breakout season this year, man.
That's what I told him on the episode with him in the podcast. I said, man, you gonna be lean SEC and sacks, so go ahead and be ready.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like,
And he's
for
so
real.
humble, like, and his family, like his sister, and his mama, like they just so, like, I feel like we didn't meet Will until that first episode, but I feel like we've been knowing them all our life. I mean, they just good people, like you said, you
He
know.
got a great support system.
Yes,
around
he
him.
has
Tell
a
him, like,
fantastic
They
support
got him
system.
on the right track. Like nah.
And that plays a major role too. Your village plays a major role. Like I tell people all the time, with Solomon coming up in his sports, my village, like no way I could have done it, from my mama and daddy to Kathy to Mika, Amber, Jay, you know, my village. I mean, and even you, like we called you, like, can we need so. You are there. You cannot do it without a village. I mean,
you can't. Like I said, you need the support cab, man. For
You
sure.
gotta have it, man, because what people fail to realize, man, Michael Jordan didn't win the championship by himself.
Exactly.
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, Scottie had Dennis Rodman, had Steph Curry,
Yeah.
had all them guys, man.
So you gotta build a team, man. You gotta have a team, whatever you do in this life, man. And that's why I encourage anybody young, play sports.
Yep.
Because no, you might not get to the next level, but sports teach you how to
win and lose.
Win and lose, and how to adapt. If you have a good coach, he gonna prepare you for the world.
Yes, for everything.
So that's
the kind of coach you want.
Exactly. Like, and playing sport, it teach you like life lessons, like lessons that you're gonna need once you get older.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I'm glad you said that about Michael Jordan, because that could lead into us way talking about sports, talking about basketball. Like you just said, Michael Jordan didn't win it by himself. OKC. For y'all that don't know, Shea was announced as the MVP for this year NBA. They announced it, yes.
They announced it today.
Yeah.
They know that.
And Shea won MVP, but he can't do it by himself. That boy Alex Caruso coming off the bench. Hey.
What I said about coming off the bench.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That's what I was gonna go back to when you said you
Exactly.
gotta know your role, man.
You gotta know your role.
Everybody can't start. You can't be the
Yeah.
superstar, but at the same time, you need them role players. They're gonna make the
Yes.
superstar look good.
Yep.
You're right. And that just, when anybody just growing up, man, like the kids, I talked to a kid the other day. He played baseball or whatever. He played baseball, but he didn't get a scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gonna try for, he said some school, I forgot the name, but he said he gonna go try for, hopefully I may change your language, bro.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
I'm
like,
gonna make it. Change your language, man. And for those kids that got a scholarship, if you out there, you know, hey, I don't care where you go to, JUCO, D1, D3, it doesn't matter. Get the film, man.
Yes.
Learn the system.
Yes.
Because what that thing called a transfer portal?
Yeah, transfer portal.
Oh,
Man,
Bro,
that transfer portal.
It's open for everybody.
Like, man.
For everybody. Everybody out there watching, as long as you got some film, they gonna come find you.
Oh, yeah. No
And
doubt.
to me, it's no excuse as to why you can't be at the head of the game, no matter where you go. Because like y'all just said, the film, the social media,
Exactly,
I mean,
bro.
go watch it. It's
Like,
like,
what I be trying to tell people, bro, like, cause I wish I had got me a scholarship, whether equal the best school ever or the worst school ever, regardless, they still give me an opportunity to play, still give me some film, still give me something that I can put out there and show, okay, I want to go D1, okay, I go JUCO.
Yeah.
Give me some film. Then now, after my JUCO season, I can send this film out to the D1 coaches, and then hopefully get a scholarship.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
all
it's
about the
levels
steps.
to
Exactly.
it. It's levels to everything you do.
Exactly.
Who your favorite NBA team? Do you have one?
Bro, I don't have one. I just like talking trash.
Yeah, I feel you.
Who
I
your
feel you.
favorite
I'm like
player?
that
Do
too.
you have a favorite player?
Look, LeBron my favorite.
Mine too.
I like.
That's why he
LeBron,
my
man.
favorite cousin.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes sometimes
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. Yep, that's all you can say is,
That's my guy.
I feel you. I mean, it's Bron.
And one thing I do like about Bron outside of basketball is, on the outside looking in, he seems to be so devoted to his kids, and he always speak about how when he retires, it's about his family because they have sacrificed so much for him in his career, So, and his wife holding it down too. I mean, you got, in order to do the things that LeBron James does, he had to have a soulmate, a partner.
Yeah,
like what they say, they had to be equally yoked. They both had to understand the vision.
That's my guy.
Yeah, mine too. But who you got, OKC or Minnesota? Minnesota lost last night.
OKC.
Yeah.
I mean, and I like Ant-Man.
Yeah, I like Ant.
I like Ant. He tough. He tough.
Yeah, he tough, but
Ant so gangster, man. Ant so gangster. He is not changing. He walked in yesterday. He had that black hoodie on, that A cap. He true to himself.
Exactly.
He is true to himself.
Yeah, but I want Ant to calm down.
He needs to just bring it down just a little bit.
But that's who he is, though. That's
who he is, man.
Yep. On the west side, we got.
You were there was the West.
Yeah.
Oh, East. My bad. Indiana, New York. They playing tonight. They just.
They on now. They get about to get started.
What you think? Who you got?
Man, that's a toss up for me.
It is.
It is. You cannot say
that. I don't know. I got OKC winning it all. That's just me now.
That's what Solomon said. That's what you said.
That's what I said.
Realistically, like I said, I got OKC winning it all. But again, the NBA is rigged and set up to where what happens, whatever they want to happen, gonna happen.
Yeah.
So like realistically, OKC is the best team out of the last four, to win the championship. But
okay.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know what happens.
Like right now, New York is beating the Pacers 48-45, and there's 8 minutes left in the second quarter. So
that's gonna be a great series.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great series too. Yeah.
Honestly, if the Thunder play how they've been playing all season, they gonna win it easy.
Yeah.
I've seen them beating the Timberwolves in no more than 6 games. Really, no more than 5.
I would say 5.
No more than 5.
I do think New York and Indiana gonna go 7 though.
Yeah, I think
they're gonna go 7.
I see it being no sweep, nothing like less than 6.
Yeah.
Nothing less than 6 games.
But Ken, I got one more question that we need to talk about before we get out of here.
Okay.
We gotta talk about it. Shador.
Bro,
yeah.
We gotta talk about it, man.
Shador, my guy.
What's your thoughts?
Shador, my guy. And the people, the Saints should have got it.
Agree.
We said that earlier.
They just can't. Just can't. Now this is what I'm thinking of. You just said everybody have hidden agendas.
Yep.
People in position have hidden agenda. I talk about people in position using their power for personal.
Yeah,
for sure. They're gonna portray it as something else. But we know
they knew Derek Carr was gonna go.
I think so too.
They knew that.
I think
Derek
so
Carr
too.
Knew that.
Yep.
So they drafted they drafted.
I don't know his name, but he's from Louisville. Tyler something. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Congrats him. No disrespect.
Yeah.
Congrats him. But Shador is the better player.
Exactly.
My thought process: the Saints gonna tank their season. You know who they going after next year, right?
Manning. And he got New Orleans ties. His granddaddy played down there. Yeah. I never thought about it like that, but I'm with you when you're right,
I understand what you're saying, but like in that case, I want to draft it 2 quarterbacks back-to-back drafts. Like, yes, I know they
got
drafted
Spencer
other
Rattler.
people. They got Spencer Rattler last season. They got old buddy from Louisville this season. So like, you know what I'm saying? DC got Taysom Hill back there. They know he'll throw him back there.
Don't make sense.
But you know, they'll throw him back there though.
Yeah.
He gets thrown back there.
That's just
I've never thought about that, but I could definitely
I see where you're coming from, but in that case, they could have been gone ahead and building for like getting receivers, get some more guys around, getting an offensive line.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just my thought on it.
But I can see that.
But with Shador, man, look.
Shador is. I feel like he wasn't a number 1 pick, but he was a first round pick.
Oh yeah, no doubt he was first round. But I just think you can't stop what God has for you.
Exactly, you can't, and that's what we talked about on the episode that we posted today earlier. Y'all go check that out. How we said how through it all they still were trusting God,
Yeah.
still knew that it was God
Yeah.
plan and God's time.
Yeah.
You can't trust it.
And-
You can't stop
And
that.
I think the powers that be, they had a personal agenda against Dion. They didn't like Dion because, I mean, but why not? Why don't you like
Because
Dion?
he's
He's
a black
Dion.
man
Yeah.
that did something like good, and he's doing something good. Gonna continue to do it good, and gonna continue to have a huge impact,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, no doubt.
worldwide. That's what it really
Yeah.
is, though. Like
Yeah,
you gotta
because-
keep it on home.
You're exactly right. But here's another thing. Why wouldn't you put your kid in a position?
Exactly. Thank
You right.
you.
Like,
Thank
if I was in a
you.
position to put my kids in a position to win, I'm gonna do it. Like LeBron.
LeBron, I was
Yep.
just gonna say LeBron, yeah.
You know,
You
I'm
right.
saying, who wouldn't do that?
And
Exactly.
not only, we can bring it back down so much lower than that. Think about these lawyers who their kids go to law school because they just need the paper behind their name. I got a job at daddy's firm. You know,
Yeah.
that's the same,
The same thing, yeah.
So,
Yeah, so-
why I don't understand why people were so upset about that either. But I think Shadour's gonna put in the work in Cleveland, and you can't tell me he was better than that Gabriel boy they drafted. Cleveland drafted before him. I mean,
And I still don't understand that. But hey,
exactly, because Cleveland still got to pay Deshaun Watson whether he played one snap or 50 this year. They
no
still
doubt
got to
about
pay
that.
Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
I mean,
it's like we just, like you said, everybody got their hidden agendas.
yeah.
and they do.
Everybody got their hidden agendas, and I feel like across the league, people just didn't want to take that chance on Shadour. But
Yeah.
I feel like he gonna come in and have a huge impact and
Yeah.
be one of those like top guys, like
Yeah.
because you could tell he put the work in. It's not like he was just giving it to it for free. 'Cause like I was saying on the episode we recorded that the other one, Dion treated Shadour like any other player
Yeah,
on the
he
team.
did.
Like
Yeah,
he mess up, I'm on you just like I'll be on any other player that
Yeah.
mess up, regardless if you start on the bench, walk on, or whatever going on. So you know when nothing handed to him, you know he know the game of
Yeah, he
football.
had to put in the work to
So
for it,
it's-
yeah.
Like you said, why would you not draft him? Like
Yeah.
unless it's something personal that came out that we don't know
Yeah.
nothing about.
And they were saying that he was cocky or whatever, but I mean,
It's a
what
difference
Dion
between
say, don't
being
let my
cocky.
cockiness offend you.
It's different between
yeah.
being cocky and
Yeah,
confident, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
If I'm confident, that means I trust in my skills and trust in the work that I done put in
Yes.
all my life and then playing the game all my life, so I know I can go out there and deliver.
And here's another thing. I didn't understand this. You know they got a following. Like, I would have drafted him
Just for the money.
Exactly.
Just for the
Because I'm just saying,
money.
who working for free? I ain't nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody.
So I
I
don't
didn't understand it
Oh,
either.
But
no.
I hate it happened to him, but I'm glad it happened to him.
Yeah.
Now he realized, you know what? Now I got a point to prove.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He got a
Yeah.
chip on
He
his
got-
shoulder.
yeah.
Chip on his shoulder, so
And
yeah.
Shiloh does too, but
Oh,
Shiloh has
yeah.
always had
He
one. The
always
brother,
had.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad he signed with the Buccaneers did sign him. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said earlier today, the reports are that he's showing out down there.
Yeah, like
that
the little
he's
clips I
impressive.
saw, like
Yeah.
he has got better. His coverage done got better. He got his feet together. You know what I'm saying? He just
That's
ain't coming
good,
down
that's
just
good.
hitting something. He
Yeah.
can cover a little bit on the
Yeah.
backside.
You got a favorite football team?
I don't. No, I don't, man.
Just like watching the game,
I
man.
just
Like,
like watching
Like
Yeah,
I
I
like
feel
watching
you, I feel
Lamar,
you.
of course. I
Yeah,
like
I-
Lamar, the Vikings.
Oh yeah.
I like the Bengals. I like Joe Burrow. I like
Yeah,
him throwing that ball.
but to be honest, I'm gonna be a Brown fan this year just
Yeah, because of Shador. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
exactly,
Yep, I feel you.
exactly.
Now, one fan I'm not. Now I'm telling you, now.
Dallas Cowboys,
No.
man, not at all.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you,
Nah, I
dog.
can't ride.
I don't know
I
what-
ain't gonna say I can't ride, but those Cowboy fans are y'all faithful.
My,
They something serious.
faithful.
Something serious.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I ain't
Something
gonna talk about
serious.
Cowboys fan though, because I'm a Mississippi State fan.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
so-
hard
so-
being a state fan.
Yeah, and I just like talking trash.
Yeah, man. I feel you. I feel you.
so
But
yeah.
them Cowboy fans, though, they on a different
You gotta
level.
love them now.
They on a different level.
It is what it is.
What y'all think the Cowboys gonna do this year?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, they went and got George Pickens, but I mean,
Nothing.
yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
It's still the Cowboys at the end of the day.
It's
Yeah.
still Jerry Jones at the end of the day.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
But Jerry Jones, I ain't even mad at you. Jerry trying to get this money.
Yeah, he
Jerry's
is.
getting this
Jerry
money.
He's getting
is
his
living
money.
now.
Getting all
What we
right
just
now.
talked about, he's
I ain't
living
mad at
now.
Jerry for that. Get the money.
Yeah, getting all the money at that.
And he getting it all too.
That's right.
He is definitely getting. But I like I said, I like Lamar. And that new boy in Washington, their quarterback up and
Yeah,
coming.
man, yeah.
Hey,
Nah, that boy good.
that boy
Tough.
good. Yes,
Tough.
yes.
Tough.
The only thing I worry about with him, y'all remember C.J. Stroud? He had a great freshman season, and I'm not saying he had a bad sophomore season last year, but it wasn't as talked about as.
Mm.
Because he said his bar so high, it's Ricky C.
Yeah, and see that's
He-
what I'm
he-
worried
he
about with
couldn't-
Jaden.
But I feel like James Day gonna definitely come back and have a better season.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, especially with the addition that they add to put around
yeah,
him. Like,
yeah. Now, did Debo Sample go to the Washington?
yeah, he did.
I thought so.
They signed
Yeah.
Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
I know where he went to.
Let me tell you something. They just paid Brock Purdy. I don't like Brock Purdy.
They gave him all that money.
Man,
too.
they
How
gave
much did they give him?
The contract was like $235 million, but he got $181 million guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
5-year extension.
That man ain't what
To manage the game?
to manage the game. Because
Yeah.
what has he
Manage the
done?
game, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Hey, Brock. Hey, man, that boy get
It's-
your money.
Get your money.
I never forget Reggie Gunn on our last year on our 1 year anniversary episode. We were talking about Kirk Cousins. Reggie said you got to get you a good agent.
Yeah.
And that is the
You
truth.
do. Got-
You
you
get
got
you a good
a
Kirk
great
Cousins
agent.
ain't got all that money.
Kershaw got it.
You gotta
ain't
get you a
and
good
I doubt he
agent,
even play
man.
next year. He ain't even gonna be their starter next year.
No, I doubt it.
I like
Yeah.
Penix better anyway though. That's my guy. I
Yeah,
like
that
Mike
was your
Penix
guy
Jr.
when
I
he
like
was in
Mike Penix
college,
Jr.,
yeah.
For real.
But you get you a good agent.
You
You can
really-
get look Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, Joe Flacco ought to be at home on the couch.
Man, I need to be an agent, man.
Okay.
For real, like they getting
Like,
all
I need
this
to figure that
money.
out.
The player getting all this money, so I know the agent
Yeah.
gets.
They get what, 20% off top?
What?
Is it?
Yeah. Give me 9. I ain't mad.
Okay, not mad
I just
at
need
all.
Yes, sir.
Something. You got anything else, Solomon?
Now I got my beat for quote of the week, but y'all know how we do it before we get into that, man. JustCat. Let them know your social media, man. TikTok, whatever you want, whatever they can find you, man.
Yes, sir. Just across all my social media platforms, Peddric, Peddric, JustCat, Gathings, Gathings.
Solomon gonna edit
Yeah,
it
I'm
in
putting
there.
it slide it in there, so
you
yeah,
put all
man.
that in there. And I want to tell y'all this. Everybody like the view, but nobody like the climb.
Man,
Hey.
what you? But
Hey.
this why he a motivational speaker.
Hey.
Y'all go follow him.
No, well, I don't even need no beat for quote
Okay,
of the
that's
week.
it
Just
right
use that
there.
right there, man.
That's
you
it
good,
right
just when you done
there.
right there. Like I said, everybody like the view.
But
Everybody
nobody.
like
No, I like the climb, man. For real, any shout outs you would like the people to know, man, before we close out this episode?
Oh man, just a shout out to my wife and kids man, for supporting my
Oh,
journey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you man, like I said, I want to be able to touch the world, man. You guys will give me the opportunity.
Yeah, man. We
Exactly.
try to do the same thing,
So
man. Have a
glad,
positive
so
impact
glad.
on the world, talking about sports, branching out outside of sport, man. Just being able to have this free space. People can come on, talk about anything, get anything off their mind, man.
And you know you can come back anytime. Just
Oh, yeah, no
shoot
doubt.
me a Solomon text. You
For
know,
real, man.
you know my crazy work schedule, his crazy schedule. But
I need
hey,
to call you first.
we gonna get it together.
For
Kat,
real, man.
thank you for coming. We appreciate. We've been trying forever, y'all.
Yeah, man. I'm telling
We
y'all,
have
bro.
been trying.
Huge things coming for the podcast, man.
That's
Gotta
right.
let all you Houston people know.
Oh yeah, no
Tune
doubt.
in, man. Tomorrow, I say about 2. I say 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay,
2
cool,
o'clock.
Cool. That'll work.
That's when you gonna drop it tomorrow too.
Yeah, tomorrow
Okay.
2 o'clock. So yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah,
y'all. Wait a minute. Shout out to my other cousin, my other 7 cousins, the Gathings boys.
Yeah, the Gathings
Wait a
boys,
minute.
man.
I'm gonna say. Tell me if I get them right in order.
All right,
Curtis,
That's right.
Sid,
That's right.
Pedro,
No, Jermaine.
Jermaine,
Yeah.
Pedro,
Yeah.
little bit of Toby,
A little bit.
little bit Toby,
Yeah.
you and Cruz.
That's it.
I almost
That's
had
how
it
Cruz-
right.
I knew Cruz was the
Yeah.
youngest.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I ain't seen Cruz in a long
He was at
time.
home,
For graduation,
I
okay,
knew that.
So,
okay.
yeah, it's just that's it.
Them
You know
Gathings boy.
You know the crazy part about that? Between Curtis and Cedric is 2 years, then everybody else a year apart. Then between me and Cruz is 7 years.
You was supposed to be the last one.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, bro,
You did.
Man, I had it, man. He's gonna come on. I'm like, man, why would you would think?
I can't. I feel you because when Mama told me she was pregnant with Jay, you know, it's 6 years between us. What are you doing? So I got cool with it. It was just me and Jay. Then another 6 years, here come Amber. Girl, you got a boy and a girl. What are you doing? And it's 12 years between Amber and I'm like, girl,
Missed the whole game.
messed it
Yeah,
up.
man.
But I wouldn't say nothing. You know, your siblings, the older you get, the more you realize, you know.
Man, I forgot that before we get out, let's get done with the show, man. You gotta sign the letter. I just
Oh,
got the pen
yeah,
in
I'm
my
glad
pocket,
you thought
but,
about that.
Man, you can pick whatever letter you want to. Sign it, man. Put whatever you want on there. There you go.
Appreciate that, fam.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all already know how we do it. Every guest that we have on the show, we try to get them to sign the letter now. It's a lot of people missing their name on these letters from my episodes in Oxford, but y'all know how we do
Oh,
it,
yeah,
man.
from
Shout
your...
out- Shout out to everybody that was on the show in Oxford, man. Next year we doing it bigger and better. Gonna
Oh,
have my
and
own
another
place.
shout out. Kat's youngest daughter, Vanity. I call her Firecracker. This summer she will be attending. It's some kind of doctor's camp.
Yes, feature medical leaders of the Congress, feature medical leader of the world. I think there's something like that.
But
Yeah,
it's
in
an
Boston.
honor and a privilege for her to get chosen to
man.
go up there. Good luck, Vanity. I know you're gonna do well. Like I tell you all the time, you got it, girl.
Yeah, man. Continue to keep being different, man. Continue to do your thing out there.
All right. Well, until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
JustCat.
Remember, be different.
Peace.